guys, so I just started talking about the gut and leaky gut and why you're not losing weight, and I looked at the time and I was like, oh my god, I gotta do a number 2. No, not a number 2, but a 2-second version of this other half of the video. So let's get on to it. I want to talk about some of the solutions to your leaky gut. And leaky gut is, I think the majority of people are suffering some kind of gastrointestinal and some kind of GI tract issues, some kind of colon issues, because I'll go to the gym and I'll walk in to tinkle in the bathroom and it's like smells and nastiness and muddiness from hell. So I hate using the gym bathroom. It's disgusting. And I'm like, okay, my gym has thousands of members because it's the main one in the middle of where I am. Thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of people going in throughout there. And most people are young. So we have all these young women and there's something going on back there. They've got either Crohn's disease or they've got IBS or they've got leaky gut. And they don't know it. And they're not losing weight. And they're sitting there being cardio bunnies and they're like, cardio, 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 cardio. And they're not losing weight. They're like, Stephanie, I'm doing this much cardio, I'm eating these in my macros, and I'm gaining weight, or I'm not losing any weight. And so I upped my cardio and I'm still not losing weight. And I'm like, leaky gut? So what is leaky gut? Your intestinal tract is all messed up. Boom. Messed up. From mouth to your bum. But in the digestive area, where you're like breaking off those little villi hairs that help move food along into the bloodstream, is one of the biggest reasons why people have issues with leaky gut. And so they eat wheat or they'll stress out and those little hairs get broken off, or they drink alcohol, whatever. Those little hairs get broken off, and so big things into the bloodstream, your body attacks itself and has all the issues. Headaches, people have low stomach acid, and people are D deficient, they're selenium deficient, they're iron deficient, and they're developing pernicious anemia. They are B12 deficient, and now you're trying to lose weight on top of it. So now you're at a caloric deficit and you're doing a bunch of cardio. How's that working for you? I'm just saying. So I was mentioning in the prior video, which I didn't get back to that story, that I was looking at these chicks in my gym who do fitness competitions, and they're dry. They're dry. And they smile, you get little cracks everywhere. Okay? This is a face that's 47. Lean. I'm lean. Now sometimes I'm on in my video, and I've just eaten breakfast, or I'm on my period, and so I look a little bit more soft. But basically, when I'm not on my period, and I have not eaten something in the morning, because I eat a big ass 1,000-calorie breakfast, I'm not going to look soft. Let me push my stomach out. I'm going to look like I have the business. Boom, boom, boom. As I always say, this is the business. Bam. Okay. God, I'm so serious. That's so boring. And people ask for me to be serious. Are you kidding me? Boring. Snore. No. That is boring. That's whack. Let's get back to it. Whack to it, because that's my style. So stop asking me to be normal in videos. That's so lame. You've got 20,000 other people on YouTube to watch who will stand like this. You know, as I say, don't use your hands when you're talking. I'm like, must be a little Italian, because I'm just like, whoa, okay. All right, let's get back to the leaky gut. So, guys are trying to have strength gains, right? Well, you can't, because you've got inflammation in your gut. So now your body's like taxing its quads and your calves, and you get these little stick legs, because that's where your body's going to rob from to feed what? Your fledgling brain, because your systems are overtaxed. And so you've got to, so people are like, okay, they come up to me and the guys are like, so I'm going to eat a lot of food and I'm going to make this many gains and I'm going to eat 350 grams of carbs, and I'm going to eat this much fat. I'm going to eat like, God, I don't know, they eat like 20 grams of fat or 50, less than that. And then, oh yeah, less than 50. I'm tripping, like they're doing whites, and they're doing like 1 yolk, and there's like 6 grams of fat, and 4 to 6 grams of fat, and then they're doing like, I don't know, lean chicken, and they might do an avocado here and there. And then they'll load up on a ton of carbs. So we like rice and bread, and then they're really trying to load up. They're doing a lot of pizza and all this kind of stuff. So dang, the time goes by so fast. So like I said in my previous video, that I always find that bodybuilding world so fascinating because people are able to transform their bodies. So respect the fact of the discipline and dedication, because the average person has a hard time doing that. Their food addictions, their broken metabolisms start to just freak out and they stop. Whereas the bodybuilders and the fitness industry, they just keep going. They keep going until they can't go no more. Boom! Okay, so, but I don't want to do any of that. I do the ketogenic diet. I really suggest that as a freaking awesome means for everybody. And is it for everybody? Yes. But the methods on how you do it for everyone are completely different. Not everyone's the same, and not everyone can handle their carbohydrates going from 200 grams down to 15 overnight. So I have designed a graduation of getting your carbohydrates at a certain number slowly down to a certain number, to then slowly enter ketosis without putting more cortisol or inflammation or stress on the body as you're trying to transition. That's another video. So I'm talking about leaky gut, and I'm talking about all that stuff down back in there getting all messed up. So a lot of people have low stomach acid, which is creating the GERD, and then they're taking omeprazole, and they're taking acid buffers, and they're taking, Tums and pink stuff, whatchamacallit, I can't think right now. They're taking, what is it called? Pepto-Bismol, to kind of buffer the acid GERD reaction that they're having, their sour stomach, and they're just exacerbating the problem, making things worse. So then all this stuff gets all screwed up, and their digestive system, their intestinal tract gets all messed up as well, because they're using all these aids, and they're trying to patch the holes, or just getting all these holes in their gut. So what do you do about it? Well, there's a lot of things you got to do. So number one, you want to get off things like wheat, because wheat will jack you up. People are like, no, I'm fine, it's okay. I mean, every once in a while I can handle wheat. No, you can't. It's been so genetically modified since 10,000 years ago. You stick that stuff in your mouth and it's destroying your gut. And you may not have an obvious wheat gluten tolerance sensitivity, but sometimes people can't even test you for celiac disease until you've actually full-blown, in your face, have developed it. So instead of messing with that potential, get it out. I'm just saying. Don't eat bread from time to time. Get rid of it. I don't care if you love your pasta. Get rid of it. It's destroying your intestinal tract, yo. It is effing you up. Hi, guys. I love saying really harsh things and getting really silly about it afterwards, because it's that gnarly. Like, it's gnarly. It's a woo, heavy. That's heavy. That's heavy. Get rid of it. And sometimes other things can mimic the same issue that you have with wheat and cheese and milk, casein. So I'm mentioning that, like, you guys, get rid of the cheese and get rid of the milk. If you want to keto adapt, get rid of it. You want to heal your gut? You want to lose weight? You want to stop dropping your cardio, you up your cardio, dropping your calories and upping your cardio to get lean, to try to get the business? Because some people say, Stephanie, I want the business so bad. And I'm like, yes, heal your gut today. Go into your kitchen and look at what types of foods are in BPA cans right today. And if you've got cans of foods that have BPAs in them, the plastics, get rid of them. Next. All right, get to sleep. Y'all got to get to sleep on time. If you don't, it won't work. You're not going to lose weight. Look at my finger. That's my mom there. You're not going to lose weight. And you're going to ruin your metabolism by staying up too late and then trying to do these methods of to get into ketosis, which is to drop your fats. Always do that. Up your fats, up. And drop your carbohydrates down to a very, very low number. You should be eating cruciferous vegetables. If you have problems with goitrogens or the phytic acid, go and semi-cook it or steam it for a hot second. Okay? But you need to get in your spinach, your kale, your greens, your broccoli, your cauliflower, your cabbage, your freaking asparagus, which is when it's in season in the springtime. That stuff is fantastic for you. Fantastic. And some people don't like vegetables. I'm like, get over it. Put on your big Superman and Superwoman underwear and get the frick over it. Start eating this stuff, guys. You're going to feel and look like crap very soon if you don't already. And if you already are starting to see the signs of age just hitting you like a brick, let's untangle some of the mess. So when you've got more years to go, you'll be able to live them with some sense of vitality. Okay. So, acid reflux, low means low stomach acid, not high stomach acid. It's the body over trying to compensate. That's why you're feeling it up here. Now, leaky gut, cruciferous vegetables. Let's unclog the liver. Let's get in healthy meats. Let's get in every tool that, now if your gut permeability is so destroyed, then it is what it is. You're going to have to, like, you can't undo the damage that is that bad, but you can balance it, right? You may not be permanently able to get rid of some of the disease that you've created, but you're going to be able to monitor it. Like if you have Hashimoto's from your thyroid, a thyroid condition, you can balance it so where you don't need the medication. Yes, but you have to be very, very diligent and stringent on your life to keep it in balance. So the things that I want you guys to do is get off the wheat, get off the cheese, get off all the processed foods. Freaking start trying to get vitamin D. Get out into the sun 15 minutes a day and let 20, they say 40, well at least 20% of your body hit the sun so you can create D3 because it's actually a hormone. Make sure you get enough cholesterol to build enough sex hormone. If your body's out of whack over here, then that GI tract is going to it's going to be like already freaked out. Like, and so you need to be like, fix Paul over here to then help Pete instead of Paul robbing from Pete. So fix this system over here to fix this system over here. There. Stop over exercising. No pain, no gain is screwing up your GI tract. A lot of people don't talk about long distance marathoners. They develop a lot of Crohn's disease. They their stool just comes out of them. They can't absorb the vitamins and minerals because their immune system is so jacked up. You need vitamin D. It's so important. Check your iron levels. You might have low B12. This stuff is serious. Go get a high quality cod liver oil for your vitamin D and get some sun exposure. You want to fix your thyroid? You want to fix and heal your gut? Then these are the things that you have to do. You have to eat high quality meats and you have to eat cruciferous vegetables and you might have to semi-cook them and you're going to have to get to bed on time and get off the cardio because you're producing cortisol. And that's a stress response. And for frick's sake, clear up your candida. Get rid of the parasites because all of those things are creating your leaky gut, which I believe most of you have to some degree. If not, look at your face. It's a roadmap to every organ in your body. Okay, guys, that's it. That's my number one suggestion is clear the gut up. I mean, obviously, if you've got the gut, you've got the thyroid, you've got your sex hormones, you've got your liver, you've got your entire sympathetic stress response, you have your nervous system, and you have your adrenals. You have all these things that you have to fix. You can't just go on a diet and do cardio and you're fixed because you're not. So these are my tips, and these tips that I mentioned today will get you in ketosis. For sure. And then you have infinite amount of energy. And then you can get the business. Bam! Because this is almost at 5 years. At the age of almost 47. I'll announce it is coming. That's the business. Want to learn more? Go to stephanieperson.com. I'm going to chunk up my website. I'm going to help you guys get into ketosis so you can go and fight disease and blood sugar dysregulation, all these things, and get your sleep in order. And Energy, energy, energy. Or Stephanie the Business. That's my Facebook. Peace out.